One, two, three.
Candle. This terracotta. Call me crazy, but I think I'm turning into an outdoor slow living queen. But seriously though, over the past year, my appreciation for the smallest things in my life has grown and surpassed my imagination. I am so grateful for the tiniest experiences and enjoy staying at home. But you know what they say? Be a curator of your life. Slowly cut things out until you're left only with what you love, with what's necessary, with what makes you happy. And let me tell you, I love staying at home to create things with my hands. One of those things is my outdoor living space. It looks not so inviting right now, so please follow me on this journey of adding a few touches to make it a nicer haven for me and the rest of my family. I hope it encourages or inspires you to get out of your craft or your sewing room to get some fresh air whilst you sort out your garden, your patio, your decking or your balcony.
Somehow I just never learned. In the back of the schoolyard, where we used to play hide and seek.
I've currently finished like cleaning up the sides or borders, no the borders. I've cleaned up all the borders and tidied everywhere up, and then all the things that I collected I put inside one of the planters that I found at the back. So there's some advice that I've gotten from some videos that I've watched that when you move into a new place, it's best to allow the plants that are there to have a full, like watch them for the whole year, so you know what they're going to be like. Because I have quite a few dead things here. Oh, I don't know how to show it. It's at the back there, and there's a big gap there. But then there's a I think there's a plant there that's eventually going to grow, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to mess around with it. I'll just leave it for now, and have a look to see if it actually if it eventually starts to get buds growing out of it. Everything's looking clean. The birds have all come back. There are like birds everywhere. But one thing that is really getting on my nerves is there's just so much ivy growing there. You know, the horizontal ivy, like growing on the ground, not going upwards, gets on my nerves. And they're so hard to remove. It's just filled up this whole section, and it's coming from my neighbor's garden, so I need to figure a way to remove them. I mean, they kind of look nice when they're like, I don't like it. I still don't like it. So I need to figure a way to deal with that. I am thinking, because like I get a lot of sunshine here, so I'm thinking maybe to plant vegetables here. I still don't know these things. I'm still learning, but it's looking clean so far. But there's a question that I have for everyone. Please, if you know what this thing is, let me know. We've inherited it from the people who used to live here, and we don't know what it is. So if you know what it is, please let me know in the comment section below. So this bad boy right here, it looks nice. I mean, it might be some sort of stand, and it's kind of lightweight. but I just can't tell what it is. So if you know what it is, please let me know and we can put it to good use. So it was just sitting out here in the garden. So I'm going to use it to fill up this gap. There's a gap there. That's the gap that I was speaking about. So I'm just going to plunk it there and put some plants on it and see what happens until this thing here grows out and this one here. Literally there's no buds on it. I'll give it time and see what happens, because I think when it grows out it might fill up this gap here. So I won't plant anything here for now. I'm just going to put that stand thing there and see what happens. This is what I was speaking about. The ivy is just like all the way down. It fills up the whole ground there, but then there's so many trees and shrubs there, so the whole ground is full of ivy. There's this stump here that I nearly tripped on. This was really dead, so I don't think it will grow back. So I need to find a way to get rid of it completely, because it's a bit of a hazard. But yeah, I've tried to get rid of as much ivy as I can. They're so annoying. They're coming from these trees here, but the trees are on the other side. My gardens, my neighbor's garden, my neighbor's trees, they're all like growing it's growing horizontally this way, but then it's also creeping into my garden. And it's out, so I have dug it out. I eventually grabbed a shovel and grabbed it all the way out. It's dead, like absolutely gone. What I decided to do was to put some of my plants that are kind of struggling, especially apart from this camellia plant. I have some what are they called, hydrangeas, that have been struggling, so I've just changed their position and put them on this side, and I've put this to use just to cover up this space until this grows and that grows and I know what size it becomes. Then I would know what to plant there. That camellia will probably go there, but for now this is what we have. Here's some planters that I've recovered. This is really rotting now. Like you can see how soft it is. I hope you can see this. Yeah, so I got rid of these parts and I'm going to use this as a stand. So I'm just going to stand plant pots on top of it. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I don't know if I can clean this up anyway. I might like sand it down, but these were also inherited from the past occupants of the home. Maybe at some point I might just like take these screws off and put a new plank there so I can use it as a new planter. They're coming off so easily. That's how bad the planters have gotten. The wood is proper rotten. I must make sure I throw close it please. I must make sure I get rid of these before the dog gets them. Sorry. I just unscrew these. I want to show you what we're working with now. These areas have been cleared now, and I put that plant there just to hold the space, and you know, looking good, right? The sunshine around here isn't as strong as the other area on the other side. I like the look of the terracotta on the stairs, but they're not going to be here forever. Okay. Now I can do with a potting table or bench, whatever it's called at the moment, but for now we're just going to sit on that bench and I'll repot all these plants there. I'll repot them and I'll plant some seeds. This came in my advent calendar, the Prim advent calendar, so I'm going to plant this one as well. I'm out here again on a new day. It rained yesterday and the day before that. I think I can get on with it again today. And what I have in mind is to just make this decking, this patio area, a lot more presentable. Currently we have these seats that I found these seats at Home Base, and I've got some lights. I'll show you these lights. These lights I got from Tesco, and they're actually outdoor lights. So I'm going to find a place for them because I think it's always nice to have lights out in the sit-out area. I'm also going to try to get this. We've got a table, like a outdoor dining table. So I'm going to try to get the table nice and ready as well for like sitting out to have a meal. So far the garden area is okay. Still, I still have in mind to sort out the edge part of it to create a new border, but that can be done later on in the month. I've finished with the shelves, and now I have this table. I got this table on Facebook Marketplace. And I have the idea of having like just plain wood up here and black legs. So I want to spray paint the legs and then sand this down. However, I just had a look at it. Oh, sorry. And they did a bad painting job on this, and it's a bit like blotchy and stuff, but then the paint has gone into the cracks there, which makes me think it might not be a very good idea to have bare wood, because I can't sand in between the cracks, like in between these lines here. So I might just have to paint the entire thing black. Makes me sad, but maybe black top and plain legs, bare legs. I don't know, but I'm just going to get sanding anyway. I'll sand it. This sander has seen better days. I need to change the sandpaper. Change the sandpaper and get to sanding. I don't really like the wood color, so I'm just going to sand it, just lightly sand it, and then paint it black. You know, when you are working on a project and it's all that's occupying your mind, I think about every single detail. I got up super early this morning and went through my fabric stash to figure out which fabric would work with the whole idea that I have in mind. You can see the entire patio is empty. Patio decking, balcony for some people. So I'm thinking, what are the tiny little things I can do to finish off the space? And I thought fabric would give it that, you know, pull everything together. I'm yet to put all the things where I think they should go. The decking is nice and clean, and the table is finished. The chairs are done. Why didn't you warn me about chairs? Painting chairs is the, I don't know what the word is, but I feel like it's a very long task. I had to do 2 yesterday and then 2 this morning, but they're drying nicely. They're over there drying. I'll show you what fabrics I have. I'll put the fabrics that I intend to use to make cushions and seat pads. I'm going to lay them on the chairs, either in the comment section. I don't know if we can do a poll in the comment section. What we'll do is we'll put a poll in the community. So as soon as this video comes up, there will be a poll in the community, like on my YouTube community page. I'll have it linked below so you can help me vote. Whichever fabric wins is what I'll be using to create cushions and seat pads and all of that jazz. Oh, and table cover. I'm gonna have a table cover as well. So I have in mind a few schemes and I'm going to show them to you and you let me know what you think. Here I have fabric number 1. This one here I like because it has this terracotta type of thing going on with it. I don't have a lot of it, which means that it will just be enough for cushions. So it will be my cushion cover fabric if I do choose this one. So that's fabric number 1. And maybe if we're going to go with this fabric, then maybe we should make, putting them together, I think, no, they don't work. I think this works better. No, it doesn't work. So fabric number 2. This is a beautiful gingham that I bought last year, and it's a double-sided one. It's got a cotton gauze feel to it, which means that I can play around with the cushions, like with with both sides when I make cushions with this one. IKEA fabric. If we go with a black and white theme, then I don't know why I got this. I don't think this would work. So I'm just going to put these away because it's not even enough. I don't have enough of it, so I'll put it away. So IKEA fabrics, black and white theme. Let me know. This is another one. This is beautiful. Could this work? Could it go nicely with the yellow gingham? Or should we just have yellow gingham on its own? So yellow gingham is one theme. And then this one on its own is another theme. I think these all go together. I think these will work together. So I think this would make a nice cushion cover. And then this could be the table cover. And okay, we'll take this off. No, we'll take this off. So we'll have these 3 fabrics with these as tiny, you know, little details. Let me know. So this as a group number 1. So that's a group on its own. Let me know. This is a finished candle, but I like the pot. And it's got bees on it. The candle's finished, but it goes with the theme, so I saved it. And I've got this lantern here. It's actually solar panelled. It's solar powered, and it's just got a nice rustic feel to it. These are pots that I've collected over time, and I'm so glad that I saved them. But this is gonna go. It's gonna have a place there, in the middle there. Some part of me feels like this pot is too big for this plant, but I think it's going to grow out even more. So we'll give it some time. The leaves are yellowing though, but the flowers are still there. And then for this one here, the flowers are dying, and I think I'm supposed to deadhead it. I don't know these things. Something needs to go there. I feel like I need a little round table there to elevate this plant, but I don't need it. If I find one on Facebook Marketplace, I'll buy it and refurb it, and I'll put it there. But for now, this is what we're working with. You would notice that this is slightly lighter than the rest of them. Don't be like me. Shake your pot of wood stain before you actually get painting, because this is what's going to happen if you don't. We're going to live with it because it's not that bad.